It's Ann and Cousin Mel.
Hi. Together.
And we're at Cousin Mel's house today. You're going to see the tour yesterday. If you missed the tour, I set it to music. And today we're doing something a little differently. We're going around the house and we're going to talk about some of the things that Mel does.
It's new to me too. So.
Yeah. Well, Mel is just a special style in decorating. So we're going to pick her brain a little more than normal. And
gotcha.
Yeah. And I love doing this with my cousin.
It's always fun.
Yes,
We always have
fun. So here we go.
All right.
Okay.
What are we going to do? What do you want to talk
All right.
about?
So I want to talk about this room right here. This is the dining room we're in right now. And I feel like this room is an ode to your family.
Oh, absolutely.
Don't you think?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, a little bit of it, like almost every room has something in it, but yeah,
Right.
this is more
Right.
with, my dad was a dairy farmer.
Right.
So a lot of this room, like the hometown dairy, the fresh farm milk, those are all
Right.
odes to my dad, my grandpa too,
Right.
and my uncle. They
Right.
all ran the dairy farm.
They all ran
and
the
then
dairy
up on
farm.
the top of the
top of this cupboard.
Of the cupboard of my
Pie
pie
safe.
safe. Of my
Pie
pie
safe.
is
Yes.
the Grandview dairy bottles and
Yep.
a picture of my dad
Yep.
and my uncle and my grandfather.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, every bit. I don't think it's plugged in.
Oh, okay.
You can plug it in. My Yankee Candle plug-in was in there. That's why.
Okay. Yes. Yes. This with the dairy bottles and the picture.
Right.
Yeah.
And then even that is an ashtray
Okay.
from, I think it's Grandview Dairy. Can you pick it up? I'm on the other side here. Oh,
Oops.
and there's the bottle cap.
Yes. Bottle caps.
And the
yes,
bottle
it
cap.
is. It does say that.
So
Yeah.
I mean, it is. It's just to my past, to my family, and and then of course in here is all my pictures of my family. So the nephews, and nieces, and that. So hang in with us,
Here.
people. Oh, I need to be in it.
Yes.
Hi. I was trying to avoid. I thought this was a new way to avoid, but I guess not.
No, there's no avoiding.
There's no
Mel,
avoiding.
you look beautiful. You got these really cool jeans on. I love those jeans. They're fun.
These jeans, as we get off on our tangent,
Yes.
were other jeans that were too long, and I cut them off myself.
Oh, you did?
But I did buy them like this. And
Okay.
Of course, when my dad would see pants like this, he would say, "Did you pay for those?"
Yes.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I paid for them."
We pay for the holes. Yes.
So yeah, I mean, yeah, this is definitely an ode, and then of course I threw my Easter in, as the Easter. So my bunnies, and got this from a friend. I really like this. This is just from Burnett's.
Okay.
But it was from a friend for my birthday. So
you had a special thing that you did this spring. You just threw a lot of bunnies in and a lot of greens in, right?
yes.
That's what you kind of focused on this year.
Yes. Yeah, I like the faux greens. I mean, you can't kill them.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to water them. You can't kill them.
Right.
I don't have a green thumb, so that doesn't work for me. So
Right.
I do a lot of faux greens around. And yeah, it was the bunnies, the greens, and of course my standby pillows.
Pillows, yes, but they're not in this room. There's too many. One pillow. And then this is a room that you've almost decorated without pillows.
Actually, it was kind of funny because last week when I sent you the video,
Yes.
one of the people commented and said, "Did you see the comment?"
Now, what?
She said, "How many pillows do you have? All your different seasonal ones,
Oh,
winter,
yeah.
spring, summer, fall." She said, "I saw the video and counted 70." So I'm like, oh. So Sunday, my sister-in-law came over with my niece, and Molly is 10, I think. She's going to be 11. So she's like, I was telling her, so she went around and counted, and she goes, no, she was wrong. There's 77.
77 pillows.
And that's just the ones that are out. Then I showed her my hide closet with all my fall and winter pillows. She was like, she looked at me and she goes, "You're ridiculous." I'm like, I am ridiculous.
So if you have 77 out right now, and we can pretty much assume that seasonally you have probably about 25 each.
Yeah.
For each season.
I probably have like 130 guesstimated pillows somewhere in my house in every nook and cranny. But such is the way. So you know what? Everybody has something they like.
Everybody has something
my
they
pillows.
like. You like your pillows.
So,
and I'm thinking that table looks really cute with that little cutout bunny. That's cute.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute.
So that's from Primitive Goods.
Oh.
And usually I have the birdhouse on the table. I know, they're going to move. Look.
Sorry, guys.
Like Vanna. So usually I have the birdhouse on the table in the middle.
Yes.
And so I got the bunny, and I kind of like the bunny there.
Okay.
And I actually like, I'm going back, that over there because I like the chippy white bunny with the white birdhouse.
I need a tripod that's on wheels.
For me. Go back and forth. So yeah, and then what I think I like too, I love using these little terracotta pots.
Okay.
And with nothing in them.
Do tell, yeah.
You know, just kind of stick them in a corner. I have them over there in my locker.
Those are very decorative. Where'd those come from?
You know what? Burnats. Rusty.
Wow.
Rusty
Wow.
Star.
Oh, cool.
Simply Piper. So, yeah. So I just stick those in there.
Uh-huh.
And of course, you know, I have to have two because they have to match, you know. Have to have two. So, yeah. And then just the old Coke bottles. I really love the old bottles. In the other room, I have a lot of Misco Springs bottles because Misco Springs was a bottle distribution, like a beverage thing that was in this town.
Okay.
So it was in Northbridge and Worcester.
Oh, wow.
So we went to it. I think I went with you probably to the Profound Market and found the Misco Spring wooden crate.
Potentially.
And then, well, more than likely.
For the
And then I ended up going to Burnett and found they had a ton of Misco Springs bottles. So that's in the other room.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah. And then the Coca-Cola. I had the crate, and my friend had a whole bunch of these Coke things. So,
Do you remember that I used those Coke bottles at my wedding? Do you remember that? I used Coke bottles like that at my wedding with a red carnation in it. You don't remember it. On every table. That was my decor. A Coke bottle like that with a red carnation.
Okay,
Very
see?
simple.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's a neat idea.
Uh-huh.
And that was how many years ago? You were a
33.
trendsetter. You were a
33
trendsetter
years
back
ago.
then.
Yeah.
If you think about it, now that's what they do. They have their weddings in the old barns and the old buildings, and they use all that kind of stuff.
I was a trendsetter.
You always were.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
And then I got a couple cups. She had a
Okay.
couple cups too. So I'm like,
Yeah.
take the cups.
Very nice.
Yeah. So,
Very nice.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay,
that's
that's
this room.
this room. Let's go.
we're kind of
into-
chopping up. We're changing it a little, as she said. So, doing a little room by room. So,
We are doing a little room by room. It's going to be a little choppy, guys. Sorry, you know we're trying to keep it steady.
we're trying to change up so we don't bore you. All right.
Okay, Mel. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Were you offended that I put a video in your video last week?
No, not at all. You know what? This is your channel. You know what I mean? I love to do this with Anne. We have so much fun doing it together. We both have loved decorating forever, so we love doing this kind of thing together. I only did the video because I figured you weren't feeling good, and people were starting saying, can we have a video? Can we have a video? Where's your video? You're going to have a spring video. And I wanted to, but I knew you didn't feel good.
Right.
So I'm like, well, I'll just do a quick one and send it to you.
Right.
And much to I thought it was kind of fun, except I felt it a little creepy at the same time. Because when I looked on the video that I made, I've got you in the corner watching me, and then go, oh, I like that. So it was kind of like, it was cool and it was fun, but I felt like that song, I always feel like somebody's watching me. I kind of felt like that, but I wasn't offended at all. I actually thought it was kind of very clever. It is your channel.
I'm not going to tell her about the cameras in the corner of the room.
Well, I don't know.
Kidding.
Everyone has cameras in the corners of their rooms now.
Yeah. Do you
I go
cameras
into
too?
people's
Yes.
houses. I always wonder when I go in there
Oh,
to
yeah.
clean. I'm like, do they have cameras?
Are they watching? Yes.
I try and behave myself.
Yes, I know.
So, no, I was not offended at all. I thought it was kind of cool. So
We just wanted a chance to be together, so we were together digitally.
yeah, and then you felt better. So now here we are.
And now here we are together.
So, yeah,
we're
no,
looking
no.
at the room.
Not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem. This room is so cute, Mel. So cute. Talk to me about that that little bit in there. Yeah.
Oh.
What is that?
Well, as you've said in my other videos, I like to put things in boxes. That's how I like to decorate.
Yeah.
And so this was just from Burnett.
Oh,
I
that's
think it's
cute.
Rusty Star Simply Piper.
Yeah.
These are just bowl fillers. They're just
Okay.
little, you know,
What are they made out of? Is that?
I
Wrapped
think
with
it's-
like muslin.
muslin. It's I don't know.
It's just a little cloth and
cloth
muslin.
and light
It's on a
stuff.
styrofoam ball.
That's what it is. Styrofoam.
Yes.
I couldn't think of the word, so I had to ask you.
Yeah.
Styrofoam ball. So yeah, so just that in my little box, and of course everything has to be just so. The balls are correct, and then just a little bunny that I got somewhere. Stuck that in the front for Easter, and in 3 weeks when Easter's gone, that will be out the next day.
Okay.
But yeah, and then also just a lot of the pillows, like almost all the pillows in here are from Target.
Okay.
These pillows are Target. This is a Target
Wow.
throw.
Wow.
I love Target's home stuff.
Yeah?
I really do. This is, again, I know I have to say it once at least. Blooming Aster Vintage. But I do have to say that too, because some people, I can't respond to when people write on your page.
Oh.
For some reason, I can't respond. And somebody asked about this. So
Oh.
can you put that at the end of the
Bloomin'
video?
Aster's video. Yes. Bloomin' Aster's.
Vintage. Shannon. There you go.
There you go.
Love her. Love her stuff. So anyway, yeah. And again, like we said before, birdhouses. I love to do birdhouses. I like to bring the outside inside. You know what I mean? Like over here, I have a birdhouse, and then I'll bring this over so you don't have to keep moving it. But I got just this little fake little nest with some eggs.
Yep.
So I'll leave that. I mean, it's Eastery, but I can leave it out. You know what I mean? Like, it's because it's the birdhouse, so it's next to it. Yeah. And again, just more greens.
Yeah.
These eggs, I just stuck these eggs. I had them, you have these kind of eggs too.
Yep.
And they have them in the egg crate things.
Yep.
And I just took it out of the egg crate and I just stuck them in some of these terracotta pots.
Okay. Okay.
So just kind of fills in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I love these signs. These are from Smallwoods Homes. The company Smallwoods Homes.
Yeah.
You have some too.
I have some too. Yeah.
So I like them though. I mean, they're not that expensive if you want to,
I'm going to sell mine.
You're going to sell your signs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's because you've changed.
I've changed.
You've changed. You've changed. You're more primitive, and they're not primitive.
Right, right. They're very farmhouse.
As we talked before, I'm more eclectic mix of everything.
Yes, you are. Yes.
Where if I like it, I get it, and I put it there. Where you are strictly primitive now. So
Are those curtains from Target too?
they are.
Yeah, those are
They're
nice.
actually are they tiers?
Yes, they're
They're
tiers. Yeah.
But I stuck them up the top because
Yeah.
I have like awkward shaped windows.
Okay. Yeah.
And I have all those ones in the front too.
Right.
And I had white lawn shears in here.
Uh-huh.
A couple of years I had them, and they looked great. But then I was like, it just felt like that whole area was so covered.
Right.
And I love to be able to see out in the front there, where the road is and my bird feeders and stuff. So yeah, these are I think 2 or 3 years from Target.
Okay.
So, and when I had COVID, I was sitting around going, oh, because what do you do for 5 days when you're by yourself? And I looked up and they were filthy. Like my windows were filthy.
Yeah.
These things were filthy. I took these, I threw them in the wash and the dryer. Beautiful.
They look great.
They
Yeah.
washed so well. There's not a wrinkle on them.
Wow.
I did all the curtains in my house and just one set of curtains that I had gotten at Ocean State.
Yeah.
Those came out really crappy and I don't iron, so I threw
Right.
them out and just put them up. Because they were really, really wrinkled.
So, Kristen has these.
Oh, okay.
Kristen just had her doctoral dissertation
Yes.
defense this morning, and she passed!
Yay!
Yay!
Kristen is her daughter.
Yes.
Her oldest.
She now has her
good.
PhD.
So now she's a doctor.
She's
we
a
got
doctor
a doctor in the family.
of biological oceanography.
Okay. We
Yes.
have a few doctors in the family. Victoria married a doctor. So we
Well,
have a
he's
real
a physician doctor.
He's a doctor.
He's the kind you want to go to if you have a health problem.
He's the one I send pictures of ailments to. Like, constantly. Should I go to the doctor for this? Do I need to go to the doctor for this? He always gets that test back. So, irony of him, and I know this has nothing to do with cleaning, but I had something a few years ago, sent him a picture. He called it right. I went to the Minute Clinic at CVS, and they called it totally wrong. Sent him a picture. He called it right. Went to Tri River, which is a clinic in town, and they're like, it's exactly what your nephew said.
You gotta watch for people.
So,
yes.
so I'm going to send pictures to Tim all the time now.
There you go. There you go.
So.
Okay, so speaking. Oh, we were gonna do a cleaning video. That's right.
Oh,
forgot about that.
Not today.
Not today, but
Another day.
I'm loving that little bunny there too.
I know, he's
So
kind of cute, huh? Again, putting decorations in a box.
Yeah. So Mel,
Yes.
what exactly are you thinking? Why don't you have a seat somewhere on one of your chairs? I'd like
Really?
to interview you. Yes.
Oh.
This way I can keep you
I have
still
to move
for
a
a few
pillow
minutes.
so that I can sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that's cute.
Well,
Okay. Do tell me, what are you thinking when you decorate? Like now you have your bare bones, but remember when you started and the house was empty and you had things from your mom's house, your old house, and you were putting things around, and then you just like totally took it over, did it your way, you know?
Well, I think, so prior to that, I lived at home with my folks, took care of my parents, lived at home with them, whatever. And so I would decorate that house too, but it was their house. You know what I mean? Like it was their house, it was their home, even though it was everyone's home. It was your home, it was your family's home. Everyone gathered at my parents' house, which was wonderful.
Yeah,
we loved that feeling.
I
mean, it was the best.
Yeah.
But when I came here, this was like my first place. You know what I mean? So it was like, it was almost like an ownership. It was almost like I can do what I want. But it wasn't right away because, like you said, when I first moved in, thankfully I could take a lot of things from my folks' house, which I did.
Yeah.
And then, you know, a little by little over the years, like both bedroom sets were from the old house.
Okay.
You know, I had the dining room set in there. I had you know, my couch and stuff. Those were all from my parents' house. But then, you know, a few years into it, once I got a little more settled, had a little bit more to work with, I ended up buying the couch and chair in here, this table, these tables, a little bit. This table is the very first table that I bought, a piece of furniture for this house.
Right.
Was right here. It's an outdoor bench, really.
Right.
You know, but for me, I just like it in here. I think I like the size of it. I think it works for so many things. You know, you can have, if you have company, they can put their beverage on there.
Right.
But, yeah, so I mean, I think I just really, you know, eased my way into it. So, yeah, I mean, it was just kind of like, I kind of went from, I don't know, having a little bit to having a lot. But it took a while. Oh, I know, she's sleepy.
So what made you want, I just got this monitor on me. Mel thought it was a necklace. What made you want to do so many pillows? What was that about?
You know what? I just have always liked pillows. Even at our other house, I always liked pillows. I just think they're cozy. I think they add a lot to a room. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it sounds like we're having an intervention about my pillows. Is Dr. Phil going to come walking in here any minute and be like,
that's why the camera's in the corner, because he's been watching you over the last week. He's been watching your pillow obsession. Yes.
Hey. People have worse habits.
Oh, that's not a bad one at all.
But no, I just, you know, I do. I don't know. I see them and I like them, and then I'm like, oh, like in my porch.
Yes.
You know, I mean, as you went in there and videoed.
I love the blue pillows.
I love the blue pillows in there, you know, and I'm like, okay, I'm good. Although when the fall comes, I'll put my terracotta ones back out there because I love those. But I mean, and then when I get sick of them inside, I put them outside on my outdoor furniture.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I have Target pillows outside in the front and in the back now.
And they eventually get moldy and stuff, and then you throw them out.
Yeah. I mean, you know what?
They have a cycle of life.
Out of them.
Yes.
I mean, it's like, you know, the Lion King, the circle of life.
The circle of
pillow life.
Yes.
They go from in this room to that room to that room to outside to the trash. But it's a 6-year span.
Oops. Oh.
She's breaking my house. Yeah, really too.
So this is a totally different topic, but it's very interesting. So did you notice that I did my DNA testing? I tested my DNA, and I noticed that you had already done your DNA testing.
Oh, did you do
Ancestry?
Yes. Oh,
yes.
I didn't.
And you did your DNA testing.
I did.
Yes. And so it pegged me as your first cousin. We have 13% likeness in our DNAs.
Oh, well.
Yes.
That's not surprising.
Yeah.
I knew that. So, funny story about this whole, you know, ancestry. So, my sister-in-law Debbie gave it to me for Christmas one year, and so we had to do it, and I did it, and George did it, and so. But it's interesting how on siblings, even though you're blood siblings, you can still be different. You can still be a little different, because George was a little bit different than me.
Was he?
I don't know if any of my other brothers or sister have done it. I don't think so.
Okay.
Debbie was she's very into the ancestry.
Yeah.
So she wanted me to do it, and she gave it to me for my birthday. So this summer I went to a concert.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because this girl that I went to the concert with was from town, and we're talking, you know, and it was a mutual friend that invited both of us, and we went, and we hit it off, of course, right away, and you know, so we're talking with the concert. We went to Zach Brown. It was at Fenway Park. So we're at the concert, and all of a sudden we're talking, and she's like, we would say the same things at the same time. We thought the same way. And she had Dutch heritage in her blood. Her last name was not Dutch, but she had it. So she ends up getting on her phone, looking up her ancestry, and we were cousins. I'm like, of course we are. It was kind of like a small world.
Well, we have a lot of similar cousins on there in the DNA. I was looking at that too,
I haven't looked at it for a while, so I'll have to look it over
cousins.
again.
Yeah. But I guess that the Y and the X chromosome can carry different things. So the fact that your brother did it and was different than yours.
Okay.
Because Paul hasn't done it yet, but he also said his could be different than mine because it could go through the male line.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
Whereas the female line gets the male and the woman, and the male line comes a lot from the male.
Right.
I don't know how it works.
Oh, interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
It's a small world. Well, we already knew we were cousins.
Well, we knew we were cousins, but, and there were no, surprises siblings that I didn't know about, My mother already told me there wouldn't be any of those surprises.
Yeah, we haven't heard, I've heard horror stories about that kind of thing, but that's enough of that.
But I was interested because it came out 66% Dutch,
Yes.
But then there's a little bit of English in there, and there's a little bit of Swedish,
Russian.
Norway. You have some Russian? Ooh.
I'm not proud of it. No, offense.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, anyway. But I'm like, but English and I forgot what. I think maybe a little Swedish, like you said.
Okay, Swedish. Did you have any Norway?
No.
Oh, okay. I had some Norway.
Okay.
Some Belgium, England. Or Belgium, Sweden, Norway.
All the Scandinavian countries.
English,
Well, it's close to Holland.
And then the little bit Jew. A little European
Yeah, you're
Jew.
a little Jewish. I don't think I have any Jewish in me.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Mostly Dutch. But, not 100%. We always grew up with both of my parents being Dutch. I just assumed that I was completely Dutch.
Right, and if we trace our ancestry back, it's all Holland.
Yeah.
So, it's all the Netherlands.
I always thought we were boring. We're not as boring
as we think. Yeah. We were a little more,
more exciting.
But anyway, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd talk about that on here.
There you go.
All right. Should we go to the porch?
Sure. We'll do the porch
Let's
quick.
do the porch.
The blue porch. Yes.
There we go. Have a seat on your make you sit down.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, stand up then. Then don't sit down, just stand up.
I'll sit in my windowsill.
Okay.
Yes. So, Target throw. Target pillows.
Are they all this year? Are they current season?
Yeah.
You're so cute.
Yeah.
They are so cute though.
I love these ones.
I love them.
Yeah. So those ones are Magnolia. Hearth and Home. But these ones are not Magnolia. And they're not oh, it's windy. Ooh, NTM. But they're close enough. You know what I mean? It's very windy out there.
We're going to Oz. Oh, yeah. No, they match nicely. So these are Magnolia, but that, of course, is Target, too.
Yeah, they were on Target. So, of course, I had to get... I started with, the 4 pillows. I'm like, I'm just going to get the 4 pillows. And then I thought, well, I really want to get the throw to cover the blanket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it all blends. But this is I just can't believe I never thought of getting blue pillows in this room since the floor is painted blue and this is painted blue. I just would have got any pillows I liked. You know what I mean? If something hit me, I bought it and liked it and put it in the porch, which was fine.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden one day I was cleaning and, there's not much to do when you clean except clean. And then you think.
Right.
So I'm thinking, I should get blue pillows for my porch.
Inspiration.
And of course, I was right near Target, so
a little
drive
peek.
and a little dinero later. Here we have. So, and then I have this pillow I got. I found this online. I love this one too.
The porch, sit, relax. Yes, I remember. Yes.
I had that on the couch, and then I'm like, I'll just stick it in the basket. So
that looks really cute.
Yeah, I really love it, and a lot of people really like these. They're old apple crates.
Yeah.
But I'm like, good ottomans.
Yeah, they look really cute.
Thank you.
It's very interesting because I think blue and white porches are classic in a way.
Well, it almost is nautical too.
Yeah.
It's not because it's the flowers, but the blue and white, it's kind of like Cape Cod-y, beachy,
it is.
nautically kind of,
Yeah, with the tan too.
So, and the wicker, these wicker chairs. They
Yeah.
don't owe me anything. We've had them forever.
Yeah.
You know, we had them in the old house.
I know.
You helped buy them.
I helped buy them. I helped you fork out your mom's credit card for them.
I did that. That was fun.
And then we stuffed it in the back.
It was
of your
always
car.
fun when I could use her card.
was-
It's a little bit more painful when I have to do my own.
A little
but, you
bit
know.
because you have to pay it off.
Yeah.
Now this is absolutely adorable.
Yeah, thank you.
I love it.
This is a great room.
Yeah.
I mean, we say this all the time, but
Yeah.
I just do love this room. Like with the lights up too.
Yeah.
It's just
No,
nice
that's-
at night.
That's fun.
I should
Yeah.
have company sometime, maybe.
Totally. Well, you know, yeah.
I keep saying that, and then I just don't.
Well,
Life is busy. You can have company, and then something comes up, and you go out, or you do something, or
well, plus, you know, let's face it, the last 2 years has not been company years.
No.
And we still might have another wave, so.
well, yeah, but I'm not gonna worry about it. And here is the same, you know, pretty
Yeah.
much the same. You're getting tired, so
Yeah.
we're not gonna prolong this too much.
It's just cute. It's so cute.
Yeah, I mean,
And where did you say those round pillows were from?
these are actually from, no, actually, you know what? They're the same. They have them at Purple Rose Home, but I got these at Primitive Goods.
Oh.
The lady upstairs. What's the big upstairs?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
She
yes.
had these. She
Okay.
had the square, you know, like the lumber pillow,
Okay.
that length with the balls. But then I like the round for a change. I actually bought them for the sitting room, and then I decided to just stick them on my bed. So
Oh, they're
like 'em now.
adorable.
Yeah, I
That
like
bedspread's holding up well.
it is. Well,
Yeah.
that's the newer one.
That's the new one, the
Yeah.
$25 one.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the one. I still want that one. She says. I still want that one.
I went there and they didn't have any.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I might maybe online. I don't know. But and then here
Very cute.
I had a birdhouse on here,
Uh-huh.
but I put it outside and stuck it on my front step.
Okay.
So
Let's get that little picture of you and John up here. Bring it close. Let them see it.
all right. So my brother John is 16 months older than me.
Yep.
We're BFFs. We were since we were kids. We still are. This picture totally sums John and I up.
He's like a
John
perfect
is
angel.
angelic. He's sitting with his hands folded, his feet down. He's such a good little boy.
Such a good little boy.
And then there's me. I have a Band-Aid on my head. I'm whipping up my shorts on one side and my shirt on the other. And my mouth is wide open. 'Cause I'm just so loud.
I love that picture.
But John, I mean, you had John and Paul on a video a few years ago with your mom, the Christmas video.
Yes.
But he's just
Yeah.
he's so
Yeah.
cute and so good. And
Yeah.
then, yeah, I know. My parents, God bless them. I think that's why I was the last one.
Well, 6 is quite a few kids. to
You know my mother. She
wield.
would have had 20.
She would have had 20. She
would have had
loved
20.
babies.
She loved babies. Oh my
Loved
goodness.
babies.
We have another one coming anytime. John's son Kevin and his wife are going to have
Oh, they're going to have a boy? Oh.
Yeah, so she's due, I don't know, beginning of April.
How wonderful.
So, yeah,
Lots of
I don't know how many
babies.
kids now. Lots of babies.
Oh,
Fun. They're so
cute.
fun.
Your
I know.
mom
I
would
think
love it.
about my parents with that, though. I think,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, they would love these kids. You
Oh,
know,
they
my
would.
brothers and sisters' kids. They're
Oh, yeah.
they're so cute.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is what it is. They see
Well.
them. They're just not with them.
Yeah, I thought of that this morning when I watched Kristen, you know.
I know.
My dad would have loved to watch that.
Yes.
Loved
yes.
it. You know?
And unfortunately, you could only watch it. You couldn't go
I couldn't
because
go.
of this whole
Right.
COVID
Right.
stuff.
But it was okay.
But good
We
for
zoomed
her.
it and-
Kristen, yay, Kristen.
Yay.
Good for you.
Yay. Shall we go into the kitchen?
Sure.
Oh, that's right.
Someone
Let's
needs
do
to
the
see
white
that
shower
because they
curtain.
did not like the blue and white curtain. So just for you, I got the white curtain.
There we go, guys. Mel changed out our blue and white curtain,
Yeah.
and she got a white ruffly curtain, which looks really cute.
It's very wrinkled, but I don't
It's
care.
not unwrinkling.
No.
Huh.
But I'm not ironing it.
But
I don't
it-
have an iron.
That's a lot of work to iron that.
Yeah.
It's really cute because it makes the room look so crisp and clean.
It does
Big,
actually. You
yeah.
know, it was funny. I never really thought of white.
Yeah.
Like I got the towels last
Right.
year, and I'm like, and all of a sudden, like, how about white? One of my customers actually had white. See, I get ideas from other people too.
Yeah.
It's not like
No,
That's
it's
where I get all my
perfect.
ideas from either Instagram or magazines or customers' houses or
Right. And then-
people's houses.
all right, so we're in the kitchen.
Yeah, we are. We
We're
you
at
know
my
what?
favorite place.
I did
Yeah.
something a little. Can you notice anything different in the kitchen?
Let's notice different in the kitchen. Well, okay, so I was in here filming before, and
so
you
you-
did remove the tins
That's
from
it.
the corner,
Yeah.
and you put pillows there.
More pillows.
It's so cute.
That pillow is again from Shannon
Yeah.
at Blooming Awesome Ridges. But I like it because it's carrots, but
Yeah.
it's Easter,
Yeah.
but yet it's in my kitchen. So I'm gonna keep
carrots
it up.
in the kitchen?
Carrots in my kitchen.
Oh, that'll work.
So I'm gonna keep
Okay.
them. I'm gonna keep it up.
Cool.
And then she actually gave me those on the side too. 'cause
Okay.
She's my buddy.
Those are cute.
So she made those too, and I figure, hang them on the door. So yeah, I love my tins. I love them.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people on your channel love tins too.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, I just felt like it was so busy over here
Uh-huh.
because I have to go in here all the time. This is my pantry, you know.
Yes.
And it was like every time I went in, I'd have to
Yes.
move the chair and move the tins, and I'm just like, no. So I ended up. They're in my garage. I was going to sell them to Lainey, but Lainey doesn't do well with tins, she said. So,
Okay.
yeah. So
Wow.
I did that. Yeah, I still have a few. Like, I have the
Yeah.
cute, the ones I liked,
Yeah.
but the big ones were just, I don't
They're
know, I
gone.
just felt like changing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. You know what I really like too? Here's another thing we just have to comment about. How you have this little grass under your candles and your things.
Yeah.
I'm liking that. And I really like how this matches this.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's just cute. What a cute little Easter thing.
Yeah, thank you. And then the brown bunnies with the brown candle.
They're adorable.
The brown and green.
Yeah.
It's a little theme there.
No, that's a very nice little,
Oh, thank
little
you.
vignette.
Yeah, I know. I found that. Oh, actually, I think Woodstock Country Shop.
Oh.
I think Kathy had it.
Oh yeah, I think she
So-
does.
Yeah, so I bought that at Kathy's when I went
Uh-huh.
when I drive down to Ann's, and sometimes don't tell her. I go down to Ann's neck of the woods and go into. She's giving me a look. Well, sometimes I just feel like just going for a ride, you know, and I love going down that way. And then I'm getting the look. I'm getting the look my grandmother used to give us. Oh, you look like Elsie. You look like Elsie right now. But, and then sometimes I don't have a lot of time, but I
Yeah,
just
no,
want to
I
zip
get it.
down there, and I had to pick up a magazine. She
Yeah.
had held a primitive magazine for me, so I'm like, oh. And then they had those, so I got the grass, and
Pick up that little bird, that beescape in that little bird cage and show them this.
Oh,
this
you
is
like
kind
that?
of, I think it's kind of interesting.
I don't, yeah, I just didn't,
I
I
mean-
liked them both, and I didn't know what to do with them. This is all a necessity of let's shove something in the corner, but
Yeah.
so it's just a little bees keep inside of this. This goes together.
That's cute.
I mean, I've had this in various places and different
Yeah.
things. Usually I think I put a candle in it.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
Yeah.
usually put a candle in it or something, but
Yeah.
I'm like, and I didn't, I think I had it on the top.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, that was just a little bit too much. And so then I just found that and said, oh, I'll put that in there. So it's the birds and the bees. Just thought of that one just now.
You're so clever.
It's the birds and the bees.
I love it.
So yeah, so that's
Yeah.
that's that.
That's very cute.
Thank you.
Very
And then this, I did this too. If you like the grass,
I really like the
I
grass.
stuck that little bunny in the grass.
I like, so is that grass, come back with that a minute. Is that grass, like, how many things of grass did you have to get?
One bag.
Just one bag?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a pretty good sized bag.
Oh, okay,
But I mean,
yeah.
I have it here, and I have it in the candle in the other room,
I like that grass.
and then right there. Yeah, she's gonna be running.
I'm going to be
Woodstock
running to
Country
go
Shop
Woodstock
tomorrow.
Country Shop
It's like,
tomorrow
hello,
to get
Cassie,
some
do you have
grass.
grass?
I am.
Oh, and right here.
Yeah.
My carrots have grass.
Yeah.
Ta-da! I love these carrots. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Like I like the weird little things, but they're cute. They're like little felty kind of.
Yeah. No, they're cute.
Carrots.
They're very cute.
So.
And I love them in the grass. And I love that little bunny by that little
Thank you.
sprig.
Yeah. I know. I don't know. I probably will leave that.
You can leave a lot
Look,
of this.
I feel like Mindy Pearl. I didn't
Oh.
take the price tag
Oops.
off. Yeah, I think I might just leave. I mean, of course, I always say that. You know that.
Right.
And then the day after any holiday, it's like all ripped down.
Yeah,
but-
next you'll be like, oh, 4th of July.
Well, it'll be
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day.
Memorial
Americana
Day.
is next.
Americana.
Americana is next. But yeah, and then I got this cute little sign at Primitive Goods too, Easter blessings.
Okay.
That was kind of cute. And then this is from. Where did I get that? I think that's country bumpkins with the little spring.
Yeah, I think I saw them at Country Bumpkins.
But I like that.
Cute.
He's cute.
Cute.
And he matches my yellow Mrs. Myers.
Yeah. Very cute.
Because, you know, gotta match.
I know. I
cleaned my sink last night, so it looked nice and white for you. I know you like my white, nice sink.
Well, Mel is an expert cleaner. Everything's beautiful.
Well, that would be our next video then. Cleaning.
Yes.
People want that cleaning
Yes,
video.
people want the cleaning video. You have good enamel on here.
I do.
I have to have mine re-enameled.
Oh, the one that you got.
Yeah, because it was painted and then it chipped.
Yeah, no, this is just the original.
Yeah.
And this is another, so this is just like, this is Target too.
Oh,
this
wow.
curtain. And then this is the same as the curtains in the other room.
Oh, yeah.
I just used it, I took the door off of here and I just put it down the bottom. So it's the same, I mean, this is the same company and everything, it's just a different style curtain. Those were a mistake.
Oh,
I
really?
thought I ordered all these for the other room, and then they came in as the tiers. And I didn't, I was just like, once I started putting that up, that was almost too much in the other room.
Yeah.
It needed to be a little bit more simple.
That does have some softness too.
Yeah,
So,
That's good for that one area.
Right.
But,
right.
yeah, then of course,
Yeah, your Smegs.
they'll be paid off.
Yeah.
One more month.
Yeah. If you order Smegs, guys, go to my Amazon channel and order them there. So
you do. Yeah, you can get them.
yeah,
on Amazon,
you can get them on Amazon and
you can get anything on Amazon.
yeah. But the channel, if you go through my channel, then you help the channel.
That's true.
Yeah.
So go to the channel.
Go to
For anything you ever want in your life,
Amazon.com shop.
Go to Ann's.
And Clay the Primitive Home. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Okay, one more room we're gonna hit. Just because we all love this room.
My mud room.
Yeah, your mud room that has not a lick of mud in it.
No.
Yeah, it's just so pretty. So let's talk about the couch again, because some people say, where'd you get the couch cover? That's like one of my most common questions.
Isn't that funny?
Isn't that funny?
Basically, this is an ugly butt couch.
Yeah, let's show it. Let's show. Yes,
This is what the couch looks like.
Yes.
This was the couch I took from my parents' home
Yes.
when I moved here 7 years ago. And
Yep.
we probably had it at the house for almost 20 years.
Yeah, at least.
And I had this in the other room until I decided to get my own set. And then one Sunday, I just was like, I'm going to bring that couch into that room. And so I just brought that couch in here and made this the sitting room. But it's just an old comforter from the house. And then these are just 2 old blankets from Walmart.
Yeah.
And I just threw them in the corner. And that's that.
That's that.
I mean, that comforter covers like the whole main section of the couch.
Yeah.
And I mean, I had that and that was fine, but it bugged me that I could see the,
Yes.
I didn't want to see the print of the couch.
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, so that's my couch cover.
Which the tip there is you don't have to go buy a new couch every time you want to
Because
change
it's
things
comfortable.
up.
No,
right.
it's a really comfy couch.
Right.
I mean, like, and my intention was, and this was actually kind of pre-COVID too, maybe a year before COVID, but I'm like, if I have company and we want to sit in different rooms, then I get this room and then the TV room.
Right.
And then, then of course everything hit the fan and we couldn't gather anymore.
Right, gather between
So,
us.
but I mean, this is a very comfortable couch.
Yeah.
With lots of pillows on it.
With lots of pillows, but they make it look really good.
Yeah.
What would happen? Let's just pretend. Let's take off all the pillows and show people what it would look like without the pillows.
See, this is why I like pillows.
Yeah, so here we
world
go.
without pillows would be so basically boring.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the difference. It's
Ew.
just...
Ew, I'm getting hives.
It's very... it's not
giving me
near as...
hives.
Although it does look very clean.
Well, that's because I clean house. I am clean, but
You are clean.
I mean, you know what?
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to sit on.
Well, yeah, that's true.
But I just love I don't know. I just feel like the pillows make everything much more cozy.
Yeah.
I mean, I could take them off of these chairs too.
Right.
And just
Right.
have that. And
Oh, it changes
not
the
my
room.
signature.
It's not your signature,
it's
Mel.
not my vibe.
No,
not my vibe.
No, it's very nice.
But-
okay. All right. So,
I
what
have
would
to
you
put
like
them
to
back.
say? You have to put them back because they can't be left with that.
No, you know me.
I
It'll
know.
bother me for days
know
if
it.
it's not tidy. So, yeah, I mean, again, like I said, like with the spring stuff, it's just like the faux greens and the birdhouses. I love like bringing the tins in too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
And everything is beige, which.
No, that makes it
I don't
easier.
have kids or pets, so
Right.
it doesn't get that dirty.
Right.
A couple weeks ago, my niece was over with her 7-year-old, and he was so funny. She's like, "Don't touch anything," and I'm like, "I don't care."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, it comes down to it's just stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like everybody will say, "Oh, it's so pretty." I'm like, I don't do it because I want people to think this is wonderful or it's so pretty or oh my gosh, you're so amazing. I do it because I like it.
'Cause
you know what I mean? I do it, and that's why we decorate. We do what we like to do.
Yep.
If you want to have a couch with no pillows on it, and that's how you're comfortable,
Do it.
then go for it
Yeah.
because that's your thing.
Yep.
You know, mine is more a lot of stuff around me.
Yeah. No.
You know.
Yeah. That's really true.
I mean, even like the signs. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Like my house is probably an awful lot for a lot of people, but yet it's still cozy. Like, you know, my sister-in-law, who's completely different decorating style, although they're getting more like this because my niece is starting to kind of decorate the house a little bit. She's very modern.
Okay.
But she'll come in here and be like, oh. I mean, the minute you walk in, I don't know what it is. It's just the way that this place is. But the minute people walk in, they're like, oh. It's just comfortable. It's cozy. You know what I mean? It's just welcoming, I think.
It's very welcoming.
You know?
I love it. I love it, Mel. Thank you so much
you're
for
welcome.
talking us through your home and letting us tour it. And
now, next time that I make a video and send it to you, you have my permission to dump yourself in the corner.
Always. Although I probably won't because it took me an extra 2 hours to do it.
You know what? But that's your artistic side.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's I decorate and that's it. But you have the creative artistic side.
Well, and you know what? That was
Come on
like
the
the
camera.
first week. That was the first week in 3 months I didn't have a migraine. And I was actually feeling creative and excited and playful. And so that's what I did.
And it
out of my
showed.
playfulness. Yes.
It was fun though. I thought
it was fun too.
You know?
So,
but now you know, we get the best of both worlds because now you have that and
and you know what? We don't take ourselves so seriously. We always learn to laugh at ourselves, laugh at things. You know, we don't take life seriously. We don't take these videos. I mean, I do
we take
a good
life
job.
seriously, but I mean, we like to. You know what? I always say I would rather laugh than cry.
I would rather laugh.
You know, it's like when my mom was in a nursing home too, and I would visit her and her little friends. So that's a difficult situation. You know, and it's like you go in there and you cheer them up. You know what I mean? And you laugh and you have fun.
That's what you do.
And you know what? When you do that in life, it helps the people around you.
It does.
You know, like even when we go, not only was that, I became friendly with the staff that took care of my mother at the nursing home.
They were.
They're still my friends.
Of course,
you know,
they are.
I still do things with some of them.
Of course, you do.
You know, so it's like it's fine to be serious and it's fine to take life seriously, but everyone's different.
Yeah,
you know,
we have fun here.
And whereas the artistic part, that's a whole different video.
Right.
But the artistic part steps forward, and then you did what you did.
Right, absolutely.
It was super fun.
And we just laugh like I'm wearing my necklace, my heart monitor necklace. Yeah, don't push the button.
I go, what a pretty. I said, you have a pretty necklace on. She's like, that's my heart monitor. I said, oh my Lord, I just sounded like my mom.
I know. My heart monitor necklace for the next.
Well, it looks nice with your shirt. It goes well. It blends. You got a little red in your shirt. You got a little red. The little heart is red. So see, you're matching.
Oh my goodness.
It works.
Love you, cousin.
Oh, love you too. Thank you.
Thank you
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Have a good day.